To throw, it's Carr. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And he gets this one just shy of 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Carr going to throw. And that's caught. It's Bryan Edwards. A good gain on first. Has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Two yards, good enough for a first.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what.
And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. But I think the Raiders are going to be able to hold on to it. Yes. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Carr got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the 1st. They go with Jacobs. He is not going anywhere.
Wow.
They stop him for no gain. He needed 2. He barely got back to the line of scrimmage. And this crowd loves it as their guys hold on the opening drive. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here 1st and 10 at their own 42. The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. On 3rd down, Burrow. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a 3rd down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively, and then they got hit with that big play.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he's got his man on the out route. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Now it's Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. And they're able to pick up the 1st and keep possession. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Offense back out now for 1st and goal after the successful fake. Burrow will throw. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they will accept and move forward. Is into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. Jalen Richard now on the return. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Give them 12 yards that time and a Las Vegas first. Carr. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he's taken down inside the 30. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game. But in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
Now, Carr again. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Jacobs. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs punching it in from a yard away. And the Raiders have drawn even here, and they can take the lead with the extra point to come. So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2. Carr will look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. Here comes Darius Phillips out of the end zone. Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Burrow on play action. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And they go play action now. Burrow. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out and giving the ball back to the offense.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw into the hands of Boyd. Well, they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. Throwing again, it's Burrow. Eluding the pressure right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Max Crosby, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. They'll set up the screen here to mix it. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that will be incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And the Raiders are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Hard throw complete here to Waller. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Looking again for Waller, he's got him again. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half. And this one is no good. He missed it. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis, operating gun, getting set for quarter number 3 here. All even through one half of football as we get back underway in quarter number 3. Here comes Darius Phillips out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Bengals drive about to get going. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think they probably just looked at things and said, look, ultimately, this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Burrow. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spend in the locker room going over what you're expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And he's brought down after a very nice game. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. They'll run it with Jacobs. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders have taken the lead. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. They'll try and throw for it. Flushed out right. And he'll get into the end zone. That gives his guys an 8-point lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Here comes Darius Phillips out of the end zone. But ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, it totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here. Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. This is caught. It's Boyd. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 43 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. On second down and 4. Burrow. He finds his running back, Mixon. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. On third and 1, Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Zach Taylor, a new breed of head coach. He's going to go for it on fourth down. Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. Touchdown. Jamar Chase on the touchdown throw from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals are a 2-point conversion away from tying this football game. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here. And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Jonathan Abram picks it. And the Bengals are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Now to return it, here's Kenyon Drake. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for...
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Darren Waller, 71 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. So he missed his lone field goal try, but he's got this one as that extends their lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
This shit too easy.
Here comes Darius Phillips out of the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure. Touchdown, Bengals. Jamar Chase with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Bengals are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is down to 2. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. On the return comes Drake. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
You weak.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready.
Don't want that to happen again.
That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
To throw again on second down. Carr. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On play action. Now Carr. Out to his left. Man open, here is Jones.
Good catch.
Take this to the other
good
side
catch.
Of the field before going
That's
out
what I'm
of
talking
bounds.
about.
23 yards, the final tally. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're
good
watching
fucking
the
catch.
NFL on EA Sports. Again, they'll throw with Carr. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he's got this down to the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Throwing now is Carr.
Y'all weak. Y'all hella weak.
Before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Into the red zone, it's Carr. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side.
Y'all weak.
Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs taking it in from 11 yards out, and the Raiders add on to their lead.
So a heck of a drive right there with the game potentially hanging in the balance.
A very good drive, and now conversion to make it a 2-score game and a solid lead.
They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Here comes Darius Phillips out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage.
And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds.
I'm scared.
5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Now Burrow. Open man is Higgins. And he's got room. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a 1-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Now Burrow on 1st down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge.
That's what I'm talking about.
Took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Lifted him up.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Burrow flush to his right. He gets this one to Boyd. And he's going to be out.
He's scared to cut out the field.
He takes it inside the 40. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Again, it's Burrow. Eluding the pressure right.
Over the middle, he finds Higgins.
They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. Flushed out right. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase, 28 yards. And the Bengals have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
The touchdown is huge, but the focus now is on the 2-point play. I don't want to say they have a cushion here, but if they don't get it, they still have a chance for onside kick.
They would need some big-time help, but you're right. There would be a shot, but the focus right now on that 2-point. And he's going to be sacked.
Game over.
After him, he couldn't get away, and this remains a
You
2-point game. After the touchdown, McPherson on
Game over. You suck. Try again tomorrow. Today is not your day.
Comes Drake. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
Back to throw. Carr. Forced out to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Carr to throw for it on 4th down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Edwards. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Ah.
They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
Weak ass shit.
Across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Oh my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception potentially a game changer.
And I just got to think to myself at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
53 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing, Burrow. Throw left side, complete to Chase. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now Burrow. He completes it to Boyd. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback.
He takes it across for a touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow, wow. I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
And
You weak.
they'll line up to go for 2. Here we go with Burrow. And he is into the end zone as that pushes the lead up to 6.
Bro, your mic is fucked up, bro.
So after the main
You need to go get a new mic.
Send this one away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Chidobe with a pick, and the Bengals have just about sewn up this football game. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Throwing now is Joe Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 23 yards on the play.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, apologies. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now it's Burrow. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Now it looks like he'll throw here. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play